Welcome to Your Bookkeeping Matters. I'm Lisa Turner, bringing you short and snackable weekly episodes on bookkeeping and business matters in an easy to understand way so you can be in control and confident that you know your bookkeeping matters. Let's dive into this week's episode. Welcome back to Your Bookkeeping Matters and the first episode of the new year for us, if you're listening in on release day, of course. I'm thrilled to kick off 2024 with you. A brand new year, a fresh start, and a whole lot of exciting topics ahead to chat through together. As we dive into the first episode of the year, I want to express my gratitude for your continued support. Your Bookkeeping Matters has been on an incredible journey thanks to amazing listeners like you tuning in each week to grab your short and snackable episodes on all different business and bookkeeping matters to learn and grow your business. Let's talk about the year ahead. I've got a lineup of super important and, of course, fun topics to make your business journey all you want it to be, tackling all important numbers matters with special guests sprinkled in all short and snackable episodes, jargon-free, the way we like it. This show works both ways though, because I always want to hear from you. So anytime, feel free to drop your topic suggestions through on an email or DM us through Instagram, because your input and feedback shapes the content of the show, making it your go-to space to learn and grow your bookkeeping matters. If you and your business have been on a short break over the New Year period, or maybe even still are, however you've spent it celebrating and or relaxing, I hope you've had a wonderful start to the year and hope you're geared up to navigate the new year with us, because your bookkeeping matters and so does your business journey. So let's kick off with a handy little checklist for you in today's episode, New Year Small Business Financial Growth Checklist. I've got a handy 10 things on my list to share with you today to get your financials and business ready to go for the new year ahead, or anytime, to be honest. Number 1, identify areas for improvement and growth opportunities. A fresh new year is the perfect time to reflect on what worked over the last 6 to 12 months and what didn't, to help you refine your strategies and processes in your business. Take a moment to jot these things down, your strengths, what you did extremely well and can amplify and continue on with this. Also jot down things you didn't quite do as well, so you can either ditch them if they're not needed or refine them to go better for the future. Also note some areas you see have potential for growth. This process helps you spot gaps in your business and refine them to align with your goals for the upcoming year. Number 2, you've nutted out your areas for improvement and growth opportunities. Now you can set or review clear goals or a business roadmap. This roadmap or the goals provide you direction in your business and motivation to get things done. It's a tangible path to success, keeping you on track and doing the things you've planned to do. As a starting point, first, write out 1 or 2 long-term goals you would like to achieve over the year. Then nut out 3 short-term goals you can achieve in the next month or 2, moving you towards those long-term goals. Number 3, revisit or create your cash flow projection or budget. Now, if the idea of a budget feels overwhelming, start small. Begin by creating projections for key aspects such as sales and a few major expenses. Then, as you gain confidence, gradually expand on your budget to cover more areas. Remembering a budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about empowering your business to thrive. One of my favorite mantras is tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Also, please keep in mind budgets aren't static. They're dynamic, changing guides which evolve with your business. So dip your toes into budgeting or flesh out a full new one for the year ahead and make it a monthly ritual to check in on how you're tracking. It is the key to staying in control and steering your business towards the financial growth and direction you're looking for. This one for me was tricky in particular back in the early days of my own business in the fact I didn't do a budget or cash flow projections at all. It was a case of do as I say, not as I do, like a mechanic's car needing a tune-up. I helped loads of our customers set up budgets, do review meetings with them, all the things, and I didn't do it myself until I took the time to find out why I wasn't reaching the goals I'd set for myself. I didn't have a budget. I wasn't strategically doing things to reach those goals. I didn't review my spend or any of the return on investments that I'd made, any of those things that you should do. I now do this and only last month stepped through my budget for 2024, the year ahead in detail with my numbers coach. Yes, I have one. It helps keep me accountable and on track for the things I want to achieve. And honestly, I wish I'd started doing this much earlier in my business. I wouldn't have had so many whoops moments when looking at my own monthly figures. Back to the 10 things on my checklist. Number 4, follow up any unpaid customer invoices and pay any suppliers you need to. Cash flow is key when it comes to small business, and as you step into the new year, embrace a proactive approach. Regularly review and follow up on any unpaid customer invoices, send out friendly reminders, and keep on top of them. And as part of the small business life cycle, remember to pay your suppliers on time, making sure your cash flows in and out smoothly. Think about how you feel when someone doesn't pay you. It creates a huge flow-on effect, and this is not good for anyone. So following up your overdue clients and paying suppliers on time are both equally important for creating a healthy cash flow in your business. Number 5, celebrate your successes and learn from your failures. Looking back at number 2, where you identified what you did well and not so well. Because mistakes are only stepping stones, and we have talked about this in past episodes. Learn and grow from them. If you don't, the universe might keep sending you down the same path until you learn the lesson. I find as small business owners, we often spend too much time beating ourselves up when things don't go to plan. We absolutely need to go through it to find out what went wrong, but don't dwell on it, change it and grow. On the flip side, I also see the wins are hardly ever celebrated. No matter how big or small the wins are, take them and celebrate. It could be your first employee, you registered for GST, or you are working with a new dream client. You're further ahead than you were 6 months ago or even 12 months ago, and all of these are big wins to celebrate. Number 6 on the checklist. Review your own leave and the leave of your team. You want to make sure everyone is having regular downtime away from the business to relax and regroup. Nurture a well-balanced and productive environment in your workplace, and this includes yourself. If you're a solopreneur, how can you pencil in some shorter breaks more frequently to look after yourself if it's too hard to take big breaks? Can a contractor take care of things for you for a short while? And if you have a bigger team, plan ahead for the year around your busy seasons, again, including yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Number 7, simplify your systems and review your subscriptions. I am always banging on about reviewing your subscriptions. Are you using all the ones you're paying for? Or if you still are using them, are you on the right level for your needs? As in, you need the subscription but can downgrade to a lower plan. Now, avoid cancelling subscriptions only to trim your costs. Make sure it won't impact your productivity or take away more time from you. And overall, simplifying your business systems and processes at the same time as doing this subscriptions review. Did you add in a few steps to a process or something you do over the year and now they're not needed? Or they actually ended up complicating things and didn't add any value and only being done because? Always look at things when you're reviewing them with the perspective, is this the easiest, smoothest, most productive way to do things, or am I doing it because it's always been done like this? Number 8, we're at the pointy end. Ensure your savings are on track for GST and taxes. This is a good one to check on and see where you're at with your BAS. Do you have the right amounts squirreled away for any upcoming lodgements? At my bookkeeping practice Accounted for You, we offer clients estimates between lodgements to help with their savings plan and their cash flow to keep it smoother and have the funds aside when the BAS is due. With your income taxes, work out a percentage of revenue you need to have popped aside and check this is on track. Your tax agent can help you plan with this. As a growing business, it's extremely important for saving and for paying these taxes on time and keeping it high on your priorities. You need to be able to manage this well so you don't find yourself in crippling tax debt if your business takes off and you forgot to keep on top of this. Number 9, review your pricing. You should always review your pricing regularly, at the very least once a year, because your costs are always changing. Your business is constantly changing. So keeping on top of your pricing is vital to stay profitable. Even if you reviewed your pricing at the start of the new financial year, back in June or July, now is a great time to do it again. Check in on how things are tracking. Have any of your costs increased significantly? It's important to be proactive with your pricing and transparent with your clients and customers. Doing this regular pricing review helps you be aware of pricing changes you need to do in advance and give your customers lots of notice where it's needed. And lastly, number 10, back at the start, we identified new areas for growth. So this last one is a potential opportunity for this growth, and that is to explore new revenue streams. Do you have another way to add a new income stream into your business in the coming year? Because diversifying your income adds a little more stability to your business and also opens up new opportunities. Look back at the notes you've made on your potential areas for growth and use these to brainstorm and research the new avenues for revenue. It could be a completely new service, a collaboration, or even a product upgrade or add-on. Make your homework for this week to identify at least one new revenue stream for your business. Explore it and flesh out a plan on how you could integrate this exciting new revenue stream into your business and what this could look like. And there we have it, my friend, my New Year Small Business Financial Checklist to help you grow and reach your goals in the year ahead. 1, identify areas for improvement and growth. Number 2, set or review clear goals. Number 3, revisit or create your cash flow or budget. And 4, follow up unpaid invoices and unpaid suppliers. 5, celebrate your successes and learn from your failures. Number 6, review both your team's leave and your leave. Number 7, simplify your systems and review subscriptions. Number 8, ensure your savings are on track for GST and income taxes. Number 9, review your pricing. And lastly, 10, explore new revenue streams. All of these 10 will support your plans for growth, keep you on top of things, and accountable. It's such a helpful checklist you can dive in and redo any time of year, but is perfect to plan for the year ahead using these items, plus any others you've integrated into your business or are important to you. Each of these points have loads of key episodes I could take you back to throughout the show over the years, but there were too many to mention, so I wanted to share only these few key ones, and you can search through my episodes for any other specific ones you want to listen to more on. 58, strategic spending, boost your business, not your bills, which helps you reflect on which costs to draw back and which to lean into. 39 is cash flow the reason you're not growing. Honestly, your cash needs to flow both ways, like I mentioned, for your business to flourish. And 16, budgeting is not a dirty word. For those of you jumping into the world of budgeting for the first time, or to take a look through fresh eyes. I hope you find this checklist helpful to frame your year ahead and reach those financial goals you've set for yourself, no matter how big or small they are. I would be so grateful if you subscribe to the show and leave a review if you love this episode, because part of my own goals for the year ahead is to have this show reach even more business owners to guide you through the oftentimes tricky numbers and business management side of things, because I want your business to be every success you dream of. Stay tuned for next week's episode, which I'll be sharing some flexible strategies when it comes to changes in your business. I'll chat to you then.